Tinubu has breached federal character. 22 critical positions are occupied by his kinsmen, Abaribe says. Wow. So with the way it is now, Senator Naya Abaribe has come out now to say that Tinubu has breached federal character and has breached federal character. 22 critical positions are occupied by his kinsmen. Well, it can be argued that when Buhari was there, it was almost the same thing that he did. But the question is, how are we going to continue running Nigeria like a tribal cabinet? I don't know. But let's dive into the detail and see what Senator Abaribe has to say. Senator representing Abia South Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Senator Naya Abaribe, has said President Bola Tinubu has breached the federal character law with his recent appointment. Abaribe said that former President Muhammadu Buhari's kinsmen are finding it difficult to complain over President Bola Tinubu's manner of appointment, which favors his native South-West zone. He stated that Buhari's kinsmen could find it difficult to complain because they enjoyed the concentration of appointments in their zone during their time as well. So Abaribe stated this while featuring in a radio program in Umuahia, the Abia State capital. So he noted the federal character law, which stipulates the balancing of appointments among the 6 geopolitical zones, was observed to be breached by the Buhari's administration. He lamented that Tinubu had taken the same route as the former administration in concentrating over 22 critical positions on his kinsmen in breach of the federal character law. In his words, when Buhari started this ethnic concentration of positions, I was one of the first people to shout it out. At that time in 2016, it was very clear that Buhari was going a route that nobody had seen in this country, appointing those from his ethnic divide and religion. But we said that this was setting a wrong precedent for the country. Now we continually preached against it. We said this would be an ill wind that would not blow Nigeria any good. So now this is several years later, we have seen where this has collapsed the economy. Now we have gotten to a situation where the present government of President Bola Tinubu, which we thought was going to repair the damaged psyche of Nigerians, is actually doubling on what Buhari did. The Igbo man have a saying that if a bad practice stays long, it becomes a custom, it becomes a culture. But for Buhari to concentrate appointments in his zone, and now Tinubu has continued it. So it is like Tinubu saying, if Buhari could do it, why can't I do it? He is even doing more than Buhari did. Most people who come from Buhari's place are now fighting it or finding it more difficult to complain, because this is what they enjoyed in their own time. Today, the president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, has done the same thing. You can count 22 critical positions, all the positions in the financial sector, and too many are from his side. Exactly. If you talk now, they will say, Igbo man, keep quiet. It's when it is your time. It's turn by turn. That's what Nigerians, headless Nigerians will say. Quite unfortunate, a lot of Nigerians are just there. Their brains are actually not working. That is the truth. Now, if Nigeria has a federal character law, why not obey the law? Why go your own way to do your own thing? Buhari failed Nigerians completely by doing the same thing. Now, Tinubu has started it where Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped, and that is what he's exactly doing. Okay, Nigerians will not forget that statement in a hurry. I will continue from where Buhari stopped. Now, Abaribe is shouting it out, and somebody will tell him, go and sit down. When it is your turn, you do what you like. This is our turn. Okay, but is that how Nigeria is supposed to survive? Surviving on turn by turn? Does it make sense that way? That's the truth. All right, so let's see what some people are already reacting about this nepotistic and tribalistic way of appointment. First, they wait for your Obingo to be declared president, but for now, accept what's given for your region. Can you imagine? Just like I was saying, somebody has said it here. Okay, somebody has said it here. That is to say, now Nigeria, there's a way we have to split this country. I tell you. Some say, but you can see the effect of his actions on the economy. People are appointed just because they know the president, even when there is no vast experience on the job. Very soon, a dollar will exchange for 2,000 naira, okay, with its attendant consequences. We thought his problem was fuel increase with no visible impact on the people. So if you like, sack other zones and give it to Southwest. It won't put food on your table, rather more hunger and frustration. Exactly. Yeah? So you people want appointment from the president, you don't wish well. You people are not ashamed of yourself. How many votes he got from your region? Okay? You want to reap from where you don't sow. Go and get your appointment from your yes daddy. Can you imagine what Nigerians are saying? Going through comments here makes one sick. Exactly. It means that Nigeria is obviously not going to get better. Honestly, my brother, it is as if they are all. In fact, I lack words to describe them all. That is it. Which position is not critical in government? These poor Yorubas self, not be small thing. Yorubas are naturally greedy and selfish and love criminality. So when the tide will turn against them, they will be crying wolves like they did during 1993 annulment of election. They hate truth and love evil. That is it. It's a very bad situation in Nigeria. I tell you. Now, if somebody says it now, they say nothing. So if you are not going to let Igbo man breathe in Nigeria, then Igbo man should be allowed to go his own way. That is just the way I see it. Let Igbo man breathe. So I say IPOB ESN senator should list his achievements since he made the Senate his personal property. He is fooling his people by attacking every position president to cover his failure. Can you imagine what he's saying? Because he knew that the videos he represented are foolish people. Can you imagine? It's insulting people. Today now a dollar is 1,230 naira. Fuel is over 600 naira per liter, and it is the same in all the region. Can you imagine? Wait for your turn. Obingo is coming to 2039. Can you imagine? Igbo can never rule this country, Nigeria. They should wait for Nnamdi Kanu of IPOB Biafra Republic. Are you better than Igbo people? You are not. You are not. This is war that these people are looking for. I tell you, whatever they're saying here, this is war that they're looking for. I don't know if their mind is telling them this, but this is war that these Yorubas are looking for. It is quite obvious. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.